Phelps, and I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
The moments with this move, it's nothing to a ball.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Wow, what's that? 118. What's that?
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, hey. 118.
Here's a run going left. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, uno. On the quick, right? Swap. Mother swap.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
18. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll buy time left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
12. 18. What's that?
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Nike Texans. 118. What's that? Under. Look the hot.
Stroud. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
All right. We speed left. Tony. Tonight.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He's going nowhere. losing yardage on that play.
On the tackle.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down.
11, 11, 11.
Stroud gonna set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's gonna bring up a fourth down. The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
They'll get across the 20, mark them down to the 23-yard line.
And their own 23-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Alert! Let's go. Red ball leading.
They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He's got his man complete. That's to Small. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
First down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
19 touch. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Go check. Go check. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Let's go. Hey, check that. Street. 18 cut. Nothing. 60 average. 60 average. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll let one go down the middle. And this will be incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll be third down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
back-to-back incompletions. They now face third down and 10.
Viking, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Wilson will throw again. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here we go on fourth down with Wilson. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. What a big play on 4th and 10. 32 yards. First and 10.
Ready. Roll. 70, Timberwolf.
They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. Here's a handoff to Achane, running left, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 79 Broncos. Ready. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Wilson. He got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Tesla, the man in motion. On third down, they go with White. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Dolphins will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And it looks Looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Here's 1st and 10. Down give on the ground. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down for Houston.
35-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now.
They'll stay on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Houston. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and the Texans take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ty Felton now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? Big Lion. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
To Slaw, the man in motion. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Here we go. Here we go. 8, 7, 19 tight. 19 tight.
On second down, Wilson. That one intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for
good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and the Texans move out in front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Felton now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
70, similar. 60 average. 6 cowboy 80. Go.
Now Wilson on first down. He'll air it out down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Third and a yard.
19. Come on. Hey. Dragon 6, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Franco 80. Hey, smash Franco. 79 Bronco, Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Now he'll air one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. It's going to give the ball over on down.
Go! 60, 72.
Up the middle they go. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Texans first down. Forward for a couple. Top Robinson, the man to bring him down.
Down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Bison, 69, Cougar 19.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Finding space at the 15. And he is out of bounds. They get 15 on that game. First down for Houston.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. left side, caught by Noel. To the pylon, he's in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Houston. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
The kick is good. Next, the score, Texans 24, Dolphins 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
This one into the hands of Beckham. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. His 4th TD grab of the season. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Cup 19. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 9. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Throwing now. Wilson on 1st down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Wilson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
3rd down, here's Wilson. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go. Warriors 70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Big land. Go.
On first down, Wilson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
65, 19, 8, 10, hurt. 19 Lions.
To Slav, a man in motion.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Steady.
Now Wilson on second down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. What to do following the sack? It is third and long.
And it's third down.
19 tight. Rig alert. 79 Broncos.
Wilson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Texans will add one more onto their big lead.
Dolphins 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, break. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now it's Wilson. That's taken in by Achane. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
18, 5 in.
In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Wilson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
60 Eagles. Go.
They'll try it now with Achane. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
On the ready. Set. Panther 6.
They'll run it. That's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Pack the 60. Pack the 60. Ready? Cougar 19.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
On the set. 18 Cardinal, 18, 7 Street, Street. Dragon 60, 7 Pirate, 7 Pirate. 60 Bobcat, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Lion, Street, Street. Take off.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and the Texans add on to their already sizable lead.
Dolphins 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. A carry here for Wright. Room to run at the 35. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Dolphins 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Go.
Once again, it's Marks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
60 vices, 60 vices. Go, 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 go.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Go street. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion.
Go.
Head up. This is right. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
70, no,
They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. Back on the ground and back to right. This defense all over this one. They get it down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. Run again with Wright. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
Bronco switch. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hurt. Ready.
On the ground. This is right. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, get the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and you're able to force them down for a loss.
Ready.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. Gun. Here's a run up the gut, and he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
First down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Rush in.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At their 48.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Check. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Rattler, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Noel. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Ready? Nike 18, 19 Lion. Street. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This is 3rd and 6.
Nike 18. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
And And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
60 Eagles, 60, 70 Lions. I'm going. Go.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, keeps this drive alive.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Here comes 3rd and 6. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Texans, and make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Grego.